Hello fellow humans and welcome to this video, and today I want to talk a bit about mad games and fun modes in general as well. The thing is, as you may know, Wargaming has adjusted two of the abilities as the accelerator and the high octane fuel. Now what that means is that they just simply made it less fun. As you can see right there, basically what happened, now the accelerator doesn't ram as well anymore, and the high octane fuel just has way less control and a lot more ground resistance. So the accelerator is now, I mean, you can't ram it anymore, which is not cool. And the high octane fuel, you can suicide more, I suppose, because you can't control the tank, but you now can't use it in a useful way anymore, simply because your ground resistance are going somewhere, and your tank just goes straight, which isn't very good. So, for that, ladies and gentlemen, I have now lined up an exclusive interview with the Wargaming head of development, who's gonna tell us exactly why they did these changes and what they thought about it. So, what do you think? Oops. Well, anyway, there's that. That about explains it. So the thing is, why is this not cool? Well, obviously Wargaming is trying to rebalance a fun mode, which, you know, you don't necessarily want balance in a fun mode, you just want fun. And fun means that you can have fun for both sides. You know, like how playing missiles was fun for the people playing missiles, but wasn't fun for the people playing against it. That is not fun. It doesn't matter how much you enjoy doing it. If it's not enjoyable to receive it, it is not fun. So it's the same with the thrusters, for example, which are obviously very, very fun to use, but it's horrible to have them used against you because you just can't fight back, and some guy's gonna be 300 meters above you with no chance of you doing anything. So they should also reduce the thruster height while we're at it, you know, because, I mean, it's a good idea. I'm not gonna lie, the thrusters are a good idea, but then you should also give the thrusters to the heavy tanks and drastically reduce their height. But that's about gravity, not about mad games. So let's talk a bit more about the mad games. What this means is that the accelerator is now not gonna be as much fun, and tanks with the accelerator, which tend to be not very interesting anyway, are now even less interesting. Which is not very cool. You know, you should have a balance between all tanks and not have some whatever the hell that's supposed to be. You know, like a T-95 has an accelerator. You don't use it to ram, you use it to actually move. Whereas in a Leopard 1, you have the invisibility and you have the ram, which means you can absolutely destroy people easily for no reason whatsoever, and they don't tackle that problem. I don't understand. Why do they take care of problems that aren't really a problem, you know? With the accelerator, you can simply avoid it, right? Because when you know what tank has an accelerator, you just don't go into that guy's path, and then you're perfectly fine, right? But that's not the case. They just decided to ruin it anyway. And now tanks that have the accelerator are no reason to play them whatsoever, basically, because, you know, why would you do that when you can get a Leopard 1 and just ram everyone to death? Yeah, because balance, you know. But anyway, in the end, Mad Games is, I mean, still gonna be a pretty good mode. It's gonna get you a lot of credits, but it is the classic old Wargaming way of they try to balance something, they have a good idea, but then they completely screw it up anyway. Like, already rebalancing every time it happens. So, what does that conclude for Mad Games? It concludes that every tank that has the high octane fuel is going to be basically unplayable with the high octane fuel, because, you know, it's a very, very big boost to speed and a very bad reduction of mobility, which means you can go straight in a, like, speedy in a straight line, but you still have worse ground resistance, so you're going to be slower and less mobile with it, which is just going to be making them kind of pointless, like with a grill and stuff like that. It's going to not go very well there, and you can't yeet yourself into random go around them, which, you know, isn't that hard. But, you know, in the end, it's Wargaming. Ladies and gentlemen, and with that horrible disappointment that Wargaming is, and that they ruined Mad Games, that's it for today. So thanks for watching. I don't know. What do you think? That's really the point of this video. What do you think about these changes to Mad Games? Do you agree? Do you like them? Do you hate them? Post it in the comments. And, yeah. Also, talk about what do you think of the other modes? What changes those other modes should be getting? All that kind of things. Put it in the comments. And thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Goodbye.